All right, so like I said in the beginning, we got me random, we got King Poncho, we have King Krakoa. You can find us all on TikTok. We got Comic Gutter Talk on YouTube, which you'll find the whole thing. But we want to know whose top five is better.
Outside of them two, like what's second place out of them two? Because mine is obviously the best.
I don't know why you're being delusional. It's mine, but all right.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! We all know who they come to see.
Their favorite host.
Right.
Well, my picks of the week are Absolute Green Lantern number 9, The Avengers number 35, Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant number 1, Uncanny X-Men number 23, uh, Boss Battle number 1.
I'm picking Storm number one. Has to be just because we already talked about it. You'll see it in the longer video. I'm behind and I missed out on so much. Yo, they've already y'all already know. And then
That's
moving on, I got Absolute Green Lantern, issue number 11, strictly
what.
for the cover. I mean, the whole story, the slow burn, everything like that, but I need to see more. I need to see what he's gonna do as a Red Lantern. After the first shot of him using using rage defensively, doing the box, and then just crushing Kilowog, just got me so hyped.
Yes.
After that, I have Poison Ivy. Shout out to my homie Potato who put me onto this. I wasn't the biggest DC fan. Small things, Green Lantern, and stuff like that. And then he said, "Read Poison Ivy," and I started reading Poison Ivy back when. I mean, she's still an Avatar of the Green, but now she's going between the green and the gray and everything going on. It's so much fun, phenomenal. You definitely got to check it out if you haven't been reading it. Um, then Nova number 4. I had to pick this one because Nova doesn't get solo runs. Nova is one of my favorite heroes of all time, but he doesn't get solo runs. So the fact that he's getting another solo run after I don't even recall how many years off the top of my head, but it's been so long and I've been loving it. After that, I have this is gonna be different. I don't know if y'all read DC Comics, The Nice House by the Sea. So essentially, apocalypse story, somewhat. They're going around picking up the smartest, most creative, whoever they think around the world to essentially repopulate the earth after the apocalypse. I guess short description. This is a follow up to The Nice House by the Lake, which I think was, excuse me, it may have been like 2015, 2016.
So my
All right,
least
I got y'all's.
anticipated um for February 4th, 2026, I have Batman issue 6. I This is my first main universe Batman comic that I'm reading. As I stated earlier in the longer video, Absolute Batman was my first ever Batman comic I've ever read. Didn't read Under the Red Hood, didn't read Killing Joke. None of those big important books you're gonna be dropping comments about. Nothing. Absolute Batman was my first. I heard Matt Fraction is an amazing writer, and since I hadn't read him before, I was like, let me go ahead and jump into this Batman run as it's coming out so that I can get peak
Oh, gotcha.
fiction as
Okay.
it drops. And so moving on from that, oh, and the little date that went on in that last issue, quote unquote, not a date, was actually pretty cute. It was pretty fun. I liked it. The ending was kind of cute as well. I'm liking it so far. It's a pretty cute little run so far. Nothing crazy yet. Up next, I would say, oh, not that one actually. Up
That's
next,
a
I
cool
would
cover. That's a dope cover.
say.
I like that.
Up next, I would say my fourth most anticipated of the week is The Avengers issue 35. As King Krakoa has said, this has been a pretty solid run from the beginning. I got into it only because of Jed MacKay. I love his Moon Knight series that he's been doing since 2022, 2021, something like that. And since then, I've been reading his Doctor Strange stuff. Thought that was amazing. Didn't realize I had already been reading some of the stuff in the past with the MJ and Black Cat stuff that he's done. So when it comes to Jed McKay, I feel like I can trust him. So I'm excited for this just because of the fact that it is coming towards the conclusion of the run, as 36 will be the final issue of the series, I believe. And I don't think he will be continuing moving forward. For my third most anticipated of the list is kind of surprised even for myself. It is Absolute Superman issue 16. For anyone that knows
That
me,
cover is dope. That
for
shit's fire.
for anyone that knows me, Absolute Superman is probably my least favorite, if not one of my least favorite Absolute titles going on in the universe right now. Just because it feels like all the side characters that are traditional Superman characters are very uninteresting for me. Lois Lane, Jimmy, all the side characters just who should be like at the forefront feel very background like characters, even while being an important part of the plot. They just aren't interesting to me at the moment and feel very bland. And it's also kind of weird that instead of getting a Superman villain as the main character for like the first 15 issues, we have what's his Ra's al Ghul. So it kind of threw me off. And he's not the first 15, he's just the overarching villain of the first 15. So the first like 4 or 6 issues he's not present.
Yeah.
But
He's
after
a man
that,
bun, right?
yeah. He's very weird. He's it's weird to have
You
him.
got a problem with the man bun?
No, I mean, I do it.
So he's
It's kind
very
of hot.
he's a very weird character to have as the main villain for a Superman book, even if it is an Elseworld universe. It's not the most interesting, but I do like Brainiac and what they've done with him. You know, it's kind of like Jokerfied. I liked that first 6 issues where we got like the origin of Krypton. I thought that was interesting, and I'm
Oh, yeah.
hoping that with us having Absolute Hawkeye enter the picture of the Absolute series, Absolute Superman series, that it'll be kind of interesting. I like what they did in Absolute Evil with him, so I'm excited to see more of that. And then coming up, I have Ultimate Endgame 2. I will say I actually read that this morning, as it originally was my most anticipated, but now that I've read it, second most anticipated.
spoil it, I haven't read it yet.
No, you're all good. It
Alright.
came down just a rank just because now I'm excited for what was originally second as my most anticipated. But Ultimate Endgame 2, issue number 2. I love Dennis Camp. I trust pretty much anything that his name is put onto, as you'll see in future weeks whenever we do more most anticipated of the week. Dennis Camp, phenomenal writer. Can never go wrong with trusting him. If his name's on it, I'm going to pick it up every time. And now, my most anticipated. If you know me,
Of
it's not a
course, of course.
surprise. The Amazing
Mhm.
Spider-Man issue 21.
Of
The
course.
only thing
I'm
being
talking about
surprising,
Dick
the only thing surprising,
I'm not the only
I got
one.
you, Randall.
the only
Appreciate you.
the only thing surprising, about the Amazing Spider-Man issue 21 being my most anticipated is the fact that it is current ASM. And for anyone who is a Spider-Man fan, knows that ASM has had a bad rep for just story and developing the character past just what's it called, the Flanderization of him of the past decade or so. Basically since Brand New Day, anything from that point forward
Yeah.
just has been pretty mediocre at best to bad. And this has kind of gave like a nice fresh breath of air to where the first 6 some issues were kind of like that, like low good, high mediocrity level. Like I would have gave it like a strong 6 or 7. That's about it. But after the Hell's Gate stuff that's happened, I've been loving all of the issues with, spoiler alert, as you can see on the cover, Norman as Spider-Man. That stuff has actually been
Okay.
pretty
All
interesting.
right, because I'm not reading this, but I
Yeah,
was about
neither.
to ask that.
It's honestly really interesting what they have been doing with the character of Norman, because for those who don't know, he is not a villain as of like the past like 5 years or so. He's been
Mhm.
a quote unquote good guy, cleansed of his sin. And so him actually having progression past that in this run, what Kelly is doing with him, Joe Kelly is doing with him, has actually been very interesting. I haven't really cared for the space stuff as much, but now Peter is back in space, so we are most likely going to see Peter towards the end of this issue. If not, then for sure by next issue he'll be back for good. But this is the conclusion of the redeemable Spider-Man arc, as I like to call it, with Norman
You gotta
redeeming
do a video
himself.
on that,
With I have on TikTok.
huh?
oh,
I'm saying the new the new issue,
oh
the
yeah,
new
yeah,
issue.
yeah. No, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, no, I know you explained the whole thing
Yeah,
about the
no.
two different sides. Yeah, no, I'm saying the new issue.
I was about to say, damn, you're not watching our content, but
Because
no.
when you made it,
But what's it called? Yeah, no, I'm excited to see the conclusion of what I'd like to call personally the redeemable Spider-Man arc. It's been crazy amazing ride for the past like 5-6 months now.